So hi guys, today we're going to um this video's going to be the summary for the chapter 6, which is the network layer. So this chapter focuses on the rules of the network layer. So it examines how it divides network into group of hosts to manage the flow of data packets within the network. So it 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 also covers how communications network is facilitated, and communications network is called routing. So the first is the network layer. So for the network layer, um, so the network layer uses four basic processes, which is the addressing and devices, encapsulations, routing, and the encapsulation. So for the addressing and devices must be configured with a unique IP address for identifications on the network. And for the encapsulations, the network encapsulated the process data by the PDU from the transport into a packet. So the encapsulations process adds together so er, the encapsulation process adds IP header information such as IP address of the source or sending and destination or receiving host. So the routing, the network layer provides services to direct packets to a destination host on another network. So to travel to another to other network, the packet must be processed by a router. So the role of the router is to select the best path and direct packets toward destination host in process known as routing. So for the encapsulations, when the packet arrives at the arriving at the network layer of the destination host, the host check the IP add of the packet or IP header of the packet. If the destination IP address within the header matches its own IP address, the IP pack the IP packet is de-encapsulated by the network layer. So for the there are several networks layer protocol in existence. So however, there are only two um, network layer protocols that are commonly implemented, which is the Internet Protocol version 4 and the Internet Protocol version 6. So the legacy network later provides are not shown in the figure and not discussed in this course. Not gonna discuss in this. So encapsulating IP. So the process of encapsulating data by layer encapsulation, the services of the layer 3 to develop the scale, develop and scale without prop, affecting like so this means the transport layer segment can be readily packaged by IPv4 or IPv6 by any new protocol that might be developed in the future. So the characteristic of the IP. So IP was designed as a protocol and low overhead. It is provide only the function that are necessary to deliver a packet from from a source to destination over an interconnected system of the network. So for the routing, um, host forwarding is so another rule of network layer is to direct packet between hosts. So a host can send a packet to a itself, a local host or remote host. So for itself, a host can ping itself by serving a packet to special IPv4 address of 127.0.0.1, which is referred to as the loopback interface, being the loopback interface test at the loop IP protocol stack on the host. So the local host, this host is on the same local networking as the sending host. So the local here are the same network address. And for the remote host, this is a host on a remote network, so the hosts do not share the same network address. So a router is a computer. So um this the Cisco router are designed of the IP ad, I of the address of needs of many different types of branches and networks. So for the branch teleworkers and all small and medium-sized branch sites includes Cisco Integrated Service Router or the SRG2 second generation. So for the next one is D1. So large businesses, organization and enterprises includes the Cisco Catalyst, serial switches, and the Cisco Aggregation Services Router or the ASR. So the last one is um the service provider. So the large service provider includes Cisco ASR, Cisco CRS3, carrier routing systems, and 7600 series routers. Also, special, especially a Cisco router uses four types of memory, which is the RAM, the ROM, the NVRAM, and the flash. So the RAM, it is a volatile memory used in Cisco router to store application, processes, and data needs to be executed by the CPU. And for the ROM, this non-volatile memory is used to store crucial operational instructions and limited iOS. Especially, ROM is firmware embedded in an integrated circuit inside the router, which can only be altered by the Cisco. And for the NVRAM or NVRAM, this is a non-volatile memory. It is used as a permanent storage for startup configuration. And for the flash, the non-volatile computer memory used as permanent storage for the iOS and other system-related files such as long log files, voice operation files, HTML files, backup configuration, and more. So when a router is rebooted, the iOS is copied from the flash into RAM. You are also configure a Cisco router. So 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 the routing table, it um entries can be configured manually on each router to provide static routing, or the router may communicate route information dynamically between each other using routing protocol. So in order for routers to be reachable, the router integrate must be configured so the enable specific interface the configuration mode using the interface type and number global. So configuration mode command. And that's all for the chapter 6 summary. I hope you guys learn, and thank you guys for watching.